get you some. Oh, yeah. Mate, it's lucky she can cook. Wow! G'day, lovelies. Welcome back. Alright, my attempt to do the flowers. So I'm going to do a savoury one first and then a blueberry one after. So we're just going to make it up as we go. Now I've got the very basics, so you can add absolutely anything you want to these. Alright, preheat the oven at 200 degrees Celsius. We need a tray with some baking paper and 2 sheets of frozen puff thawed out. Alright, throw the first one on the tray. Now we're going to slide the paper off it, because it's easier to do it that way, and then we can slide it back onto our tray when we're ready to cook it. Alright, I have these in the cupboard, these pizza sauces. They're basically the tomato paste with a bit of crap in them. But yeah, you can use tomato paste, a little bit of passata, Domino's, pasta sauces, anything like that will work. Just put 3/4 of it on there. A little bit of barbecue sauce, optional of course. Alright, so I cut half an onion up, 2 bacon tops, chopped them all up small, added 2 teaspoons of jar garlic, or you can use your own fresh garlic, and I fried it up until the onion was soft, and then I waited till it was completely cold. So when you're doing puff pastry, frozen puff pastry, whatever you put in as you're filling, make sure it's always room temperature or cold. Alright, you don't want to put anything warm or hot on there, because that's what stuffs up your pastry. Now, like I said, you can add whatever you want. Now, depending on which way you do it, I'm going to do a fancy way. I've got it all on my head. I had it all on my head last night, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you're going to just put another piece on top and just have a hole, you can shove as much stuff as you want in them. Alright, a cup of cheese. I've just got pizza cheese, grated pizza cheese. Alright, once we put everything on, I'm going to peel off the other puff pastry. Line it all up. Alright, push it down a little bit. This is why I like doing it off the tray, because it's really easy to do stuff that way. Alright, I'm just going to fork around the edge just to seal it. So I've decided to do square flowers, because I can't see why you'd want to cut all that off of it. I mean, that could feed another person. Now, I've got a shot glass this time. Who remembers these? I don't know if you can see that in there. I can't even see. It's the Cougar shot glasses. So we're talking like 25 years ago. Cougar bourbon was a big drink back then. Everyone used to drink it. And if you'd buy a bottle, you'd get 2 shot glasses for free. And I must have been a full-blown alcoholic, because of these, I still keep finding them today, 25 years later, 25 years later. Alright, so I'm going to try and get it in the middle today. That'd be nice. Just want to say I'm short and I've got a bench in front of me, right in front of my head, so I can't really, Alright, I'm going to push it down a bit. Okay, now, God, I hope this works. Alright, with the back of the knife, I'm going to go to the corner and just push down with the back of the knife. And I'm going to do that on all 4. Now, if you wanted to leave it just like this, and you want to fill it right up, then just do a few more of these in here with the back of the knife, and do that all the way around, and then you can just leave it like that if you want. But I want to try and do a pretty flat, I want to try and do a pretty square flower. Alright. Okay, back of the knife is done. Alright, now I'm going to cut 2 strips. So I'm going to cut where that one goes to. I'm going to cut properly with the knife the right way. Down here. And then this side where it's squared up. And then I'm going to cut that down there to make 2 strips. Why not? Let's just do something different, eh? Now, if I pick that up, I'll make sure it's open. Go up to as far as I can and twist. So remember how we did these twists a while ago? This is what made me think of it. And same with the other one. Pull it right up and twist. And like so. Alright, I'll do the same again here. Just trying to get it so you can see it. I don't know if you can see it properly or not. I reckon it looks pretty cool, to be honest. Alright, take that out of the middle. Now I've just got a little bit of milk and I'm just going to do it with my finger because I think it'll be easier. Alright, and I'm just going to cover everything with the milk. Alright, I've still got a little bit of tomato paste stuff, so for a little bit of fun, I might just stick some down these gaps. Okay, I might just get just a tiny little bit of extra cheese and just put them down there. I just thought if we're going to do a flower, I might as well try and make it a little bit pretty. Like I said, you absolutely do not have to do this. You could just leave it all whole. Now, optional, you could just chuck a little bit of cheese over all of it if you wanted. But sesame seeds are a superfood. You know how I always go on about them, and I absolutely love them. So if I put them in the middle for the flour bit. And then I'm just going to sprinkle them over the big triangles. Grab our tray, slide it onto it. Alright, as soon as our oven is up to temperature, we want to bang it in there for 20 minutes. Oh, it smells good. Alright, 20 minutes later in my electric oven. Oh, baby. Alright, I'm just going to slide it off of the tray. Yum! So, if I just cut the corner ones, straight down the middle on all four. Like a soup. And I'll just lift the corners up, put them across each other. Boom. Pull apart flour pizza. Oh yeah! Alright, I'm not going to rip them apart because I'm taking it straight across the road. But there you go. Alright, I'm going to take this across the road and then I'm going to come back and we're going to do the blueberry one. Alrighty, I'm going to do a similar thing and we're going to attempt a blueberry and raspberry one, I reckon. So I'm going to make an almond paste for this one. First thing we're going to do is get a medium bowl and put 80 grams of butter in there chopped up. And then we want to leave it sit there until it's at room temperature. We want our oven at 200 degrees again and we want the baking tray with the baking paper. Once the butter's softened at room temperature, we want to get 1/3 of a cup of caster sugar and we want to get our electric beater out and beat that up. Once we've done that, we want to crack 1 egg in there and we want to beat that through with the electric beater. Alright, then we want to scrape that down. Now we want to add just leave it, you know, so much under, 1 cup of almond meal or ground almonds, and then we want to mix that through with a spoon. Now I've already taken out 2 sheets of puff to thaw. Alright, our almond paste is ready to go. Let's do this. Now remember, you can pole this right up if you want and don't do all the fancy crap that I was doing. Alright, I'm going to whack it on there. We'll spread it out and leave a little border. Alright, so I'm going to get some blueberries, frozen, and I'm just going to put them in the corners where I'm going to do the squares of pastry. And I'm going to do raspberries in the other 2 corners. Alright, I'm going to whack the other piece on top. Alright, as you can see, it hasn't quite thawed out yet. So I'll do the same thing with the fork again. Push it in all the way around. Alright, so I've just whisked an egg up. I'm going to put that over first and see if I can get that a bit softer so it will do what I want it to. I would have put egg over this one anyway because it's a sweet one and I want to put some sugar in that on it. You could probably still just use milk if you had to. Alright, hopefully that'll soften it up a bit for me to do what I want. Having the frozen blueberries don't help either because it'll just freeze the pastry back up again. Alright, where's me shot glass? Alright, let's deja vu it. I'm going to do exactly the same as the other one, but I'm not going to do it as deep because they're frozen. Oh, almond paste, I'm telling you. That extra off there. Alright, let's give them a crack. Twist. Sit it down. Twist. And all the way around doing the same thing again. Alright, well I'm not really convinced that all the blueberries and that are going to go everywhere like last time, but let's see. Okay, now I've done them, I'm just going to get a little bit of egg and just do it on the bits that don't have it on them. Now at this stage, if I had flaked almonds, I'd put them all over it, but I don't have any, and I've got a few little pecans left, so I've just chopped some up really small. And I thought I'll do that. So if I had almonds, I'd probably do almonds in here for the flour bit. And the little vision I had is I was going to do a few on the beginnings of these. Oh, I wish I had a kitchen bench, like an island bench or something, so you could actually see it like properly from a proper friggin' angle. Oh well. Okay, raw sugar, or if you've got Demira, I'm just using raw sugar, and I'm going to sprinkle raw sugar over it and over the twirls as well. Alrighty, let's bang it in there for 20 and see what happens. 20 minutes later in my electric oven, and it smells freaking amazing in here. Oh, look at that pretty little thing. Oh, it looks awesome. And look at that, it didn't go out all over the joint. Ooh. So yeah, you'd cut that one up in a bowl with some ice cream. Oh baby, take me home. Can you guys see that? Oh, here we can. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Alright, I'm gonna pull that off, put it onto a plate and send it straight across the road. Well, there you go. There's my version of a square flour. Oh, I reckon definitely give this one a crack like that. Oh my god, these things here. So you have one of them basically, and two of just the almond ones. Thank you guys so much for watching, eh? Have yourselves a crack overnight. Sorry it's going to be up late. It's already 6 o'clock and I haven't even edited yet. But it's been a crazy day and all worth it, no doubt. So look after yourselves and I'll see you all on Friday. Toodles.